What's up everyone, welcome back to another video between you and me. Do you remember the Super Nintendo? This was released in the 90s and for some was the greatest games console of all time, with such games as Super Mario Kart, Super Metroid and Yoshi's Island. Well, guess what? Now it's back! Nintendo has announced that it will launch the classic mini Super Nintendo Entertainment System, a smaller version of the original 1990 system, on the 29th of September. Priced at $79 in the US and the UK price not yet determined, it will come installed with 21 classic titles such as Super Mario World, Super Punch-Out, Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past and Secret of Mana, plus the never released Star Fox 2 sequel to the combat adventure that was intended for 1995, 5 years after the console's main release worldwide, but this was abandoned when Nintendo switched their focus to the N64 console. The mini Snes will come with one HDMI cable for play on a modern day flat screen, as opposed to the old TVs of the past with the deep back and coloured jack ports. But there is no functionality to the online and no possibility to add to the games collection as far as we know, but this may change. With the console you also get two controllers rather than one, so that Super Mario Kart, Super Punch-Out as mentioned earlier and Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fight tournaments can start immediately if you're playing against your friends. Mini Snes will have two alternative form factors on release. The Japan and European fans will get a miniature version of the original light grey console, and the North Americans will get a more angular grey and purple machine, altered because Nintendo's feelings were, quote, the Japanese design was too squat and rounded. The NES has become a collector's item and is sold for hundreds of pounds on eBay. It is likely when released the system will be greeted with as much enthusiasm as its past predecessor, if not more. The original system's 16-bit processor and huge colour palette allowed more complexibility than the 1980 system titles like Secret of Mana, Contra 3 and Final Fantasy 3, known as Final Fantasy 6 in Japan. They were at their absolute height in 2D game design at the time. To end, it is not clear if Nintendo plans to support the mini Snes with a larger product range than the previous console. However, the company has yet to confirm whether, in regards to the Switch, it will be getting a version of the Wii's Virtual Console store where players can download classic Nintendo titles. The announcement followed the recent launch of the Sega Forever range of classic titles on smartphones, and the surprise revelation that Atari is now working on a new console too. So nostalgia, it seems, is still a big part of a draw for the old consoles, as it is now 27 years later with the latest technologies we now have in 2017. So there you go, on the 29th of September we will now have a mini Super Nintendo Entertainment System with 21 games, including Star Fox 2 as never released. It will come with two controllers, an HDMI cable for use on an up-to-date TV. So as soon as that becomes available and I know more information in regards to the price of the actual console, I'll come back to a video on that. I may even do a review of the mini Super Nintendo, some classic games and things like that. Also, I'll do a review and an update video when I know more about the Atari console they're planning on bringing out too. That may be a mini, that may be a standard, or it may be a next gen version of an Atari console, if that's even possible. Anyway, we don't know yet. So I'm going to leave the video there. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like the video, please leave a like. If you've got anything to say on what you've heard, please leave a comment in the box below. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye for now.